Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about yet another exciting DeFi, decentralized finance project that's really looking to capitalize, on the DeFi movement, right? But what is interesting about this project is why I'm making this video here today for you all is the fact that they're kind of looking to bridge DeFi with kind of a little bit more of traditional finance, along with just very lucrative things that I'm a big fan of, like interest accounts, which always end up having incredible interest rates when they're revolving or related to cryptocurrency. But I actually just got a email from two different banks that I'm, traditional fiat banking, USD banking that I'm a part of, and they were like, "Hey man, we dropped your interest percent even lower." Obviously there's a lot of factors that go to play here, but at the end of the day, earning just 0.4% is not very exciting at all. But anyway, let's look at all the cool unique features, which is why we decided to work with them on this video review, because I think that they've got an interesting pitch here when it comes to being another ERC20 token that's related to DeFi. We're going to be reviewing Yield.app. But before we run 10 seconds of tails, I've been working on the car half the day. And it's just, I don't know about you guys, but I love cars from like a hobbyist point of view. But wow, just like I just had bad luck working on them. A bolt seized. Just happened to seize, right? And I just had the biggest pain trying to get this other bolt through the lower control arm on the rear when I was changing out my suspension today. So whatever, I don't know, just maybe I'm venting, right? So let's run 10 seconds of tails, the best Shiba Inu in the world ever, in our resident Dogecoin. Here's a quick message from our month's video sponsor, Compass, who are aiming to become the best marketplace for the purchase of Bitcoin mining ASICs, and the best place to find cheap power prices at verified mining co-location facilities around the world. Mine with Compass with our link in the video description below. One of the key pieces of information that I just want to lead this review with is that I think makes this project forward thinking and valuable and unique in a sense is just their focus on mobile. Okay, I know so many people that refuse to get on a computer. I live on a computer, and we've built hundreds, thousands almost probably of GPU mining rigs, other crypto mining rigs and everything like that, which those are just more computers. But I have a bunch of friends, a bunch of plebs, right? They only use their phone. Like, oh, look at my iPhone. That's all I got. And that's all they're gonna get. Maybe they branch out, they get an iPad or like a Surface Pro or whatever. They're Surface Pro. I don't want to hear that. Anyway, the simple fact here is that they have a huge focus on mobile, and just realize that is like the biggest market and so much potential onboarding there. With that, they're looking to take traditional banking products and build them on top of DeFi instruments, such as high return savings account, interest bearing fiat checking accounts, cryptocurrency vaults, and debit cards. So there are obviously some competitors, but there's not too many people kind of doing all of this in one complete package. Without a doubt, my biggest gripe with YieldApp is the simple fact that if you're a US citizen, you can't participate. They're looking to support US citizens in the future, but thanks to the good old government, that's not going to be the case right now. It's not their fault. Don't direct your negative energy at them. Direct your negative energy at Uncle Sam and how they want to protect us from doing whatever we want with our stuff. So they are a licensed and regulated setup here. So once you make your account, so you come over to the site, click sign up, and then they go through just a quick pitch, licensed and regulated, it's insured assets. They use BitGo, which if you don't know, this is one of the biggest providers in secure custody of cryptocurrency. So that's actually huge. That's like a huge that's awesome. That's cool. Like the scam factor when you see BitGo custody like that, potential from being, say, here comes down to, whatever that is. They say up to 20% with a YLD, which is their yield tokens. The interest is paid daily, which is much quicker than many other competitors no gas fees, and a 12% minimum APY. So this is high stuff. Deposit and withdrawal. So that's USDC, that's USDT Tether, and that's their YieldApp icon. And so from there, they say you have guaranteed daily returns, and then you can boost your APY, which, you know, basically is your annual percent yield there, from 12% to 20% on your investments, and earn up to 10% APY on your held YLD. So you come through there, and, you know, you can move forward with the setup if you would like to do so. Once you complete that, this is what their dashboard looks like. So you can see your portfolio. My portfolio is booming. From here, you can see I've got nothing. Got nothing going on. If you increase your YLD, your yield here, you know, you basically get bumped up in their tiers, and you have higher earning potentials. They break down your earnings in 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days. You can see the history along with any rewards here. So this is all, you know, super interesting. So that's a quick run through with their platform here. Looking more into them, I mean, again, they're looking to redefine banking through DeFi instruments, decentralized finance instruments. So they list out their partners here. They say this is why you can trust us. You know, the regulation, insured wallets, their utility token. They have audits, transparency via the blockchain, and a proven team track record. They are not in a non-team, which is, you know, fantastic. You see, you know, their main figureheads here, and then they also have a team of advisors down here, including Alphabet Digital Currency Fund, if you are familiar with them. We click over to Tim Frost and his LinkedIn. You know, this isn't some kind of dodgy looking LinkedIn. You know, he has over 500 connections, consistently posting, interaction. You can see his background here. You look at this combination of banking, payment platforms and processors, as well as supply chain and blockchain technology via the marketing director and COO at Block Verify. He has, you know, several years of experience in regards to blockchain technology, banking, and digital, you know, payment platforms there. So all of that would lend to make sense that he would be potentially suited, you know, to be the CEO of YieldApp. When you think of DeFi, right? I mean, the first thing that, you know, comes to mind for me is going to be Uniswap, right? So Uniswap, I mean, they changed the cryptocurrency landscape forever. A decentralized exchange for trading cryptocurrencies, along with numerous incentives like liquidity mining and just being a liquidity provider and earning fees and additional interest and all kinds of stuff. Not to mention their airdrop, where people have made thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, then later on worth several $1,000s per airdrop. To participate with most DeFi applications, you'll need MetaMask, right? And that's this little like a browser wallet that I just signed in with. We have a full video guide on what MetaMask is and how to set it up. And again, you know, you can come over here and you can be a liquidity provider, and, you know, you can see like down here, I'm providing this liquidity, my pool tokens, my pool share, and I'm earning fees. You know, I'm earning passive income in a sense with that. Then you have other platforms like Crypto.com, which we have talked about so many times here on the channel. And as a US citizen, I'm not allowed to use their web exchange or some of their other platforms. But as a US citizen, I am allowed to use their app. So again, that's one of the reasons why we've talked about it so much. In their app, you can buy, sell, trade cryptocurrency, you can stake coins and earn interest, and this is all available via mobile. So I would say that YieldApp is basically, they reference the debit card, right? They're in essence a Crypto.com competitor. There's a couple other, you know, kind of competitors in this scene, but that's someone who we've talked about a lot here, you know, if you're a longtime follower and subscriber of the channel, which means you're simply awesome. And the famous thing we've said 1,000 times when it comes to Crypto.com is if you use our VoskCoin link, you get 25 bucks for free. But today is about yield. But, you know, I bring that up also for, you know, what kind of incentives does Yield have? You know, we talked about the APY boost. So you get, I mean, and that's really a huge selling point, is you can earn up to 20% interest. I mean, that can quickly just become insane. The easiest way to explain this is like, you know, it scales up in a tier system. So we've got tier 1 to 5. So you go obviously here from 0 to 20,000 yield tokens in your wallet. So you get that initial 10%. So investments in USDT or USDC only in this example. So you would be getting 10% APY, which is very competitive. And then you would get another 10% on top of that paid out in their native token, you know, helping you realize a 20% interest rate, which is insanely higher when compared to traditional banking. This is also higher than crypto competitors that are doing the same or similar stuff, which we click back over to YieldApp and their token, because Crypto.com has theirs. And then there's also the Yield utility token powering the YieldApp, and holding YieldD in here, you know, you boost your stats, right? This is freely tradable. So if we click over to CoinGecko, you could go ahead and buy this on Uniswap right now. And I believe it's traded on, so it's also traded on BitMax and BitThumb. But you know, and there's decent liquidity, especially on BitMax. But the biggest opportunity to get in and out of this coin would be via Uniswap, which again, it makes it very easy. Right now, at the time of this video, 1 Ethereum would get you 2,283 yield. So all in all, I think what YieldApp is doing is pretty interesting. I'm excited to see where they go. But above all, you know, if I can make like any pitch here, is I hope that they support U.S. citizens in the near term here, because it's just so frustrating being a U.S. citizen and not being able to participate in stuff. And again, I'm not faulting them. I understand the situation that we are dealing with. But you know, hey, maybe once they get their apps launched on the App Store and the Google Play Store, then maybe that'll kind of help inch towards, you know, hey, U.S. citizens can use the app. Maybe there'll be some kind of different regulations and rules in place that will make that a little bit more possible and feasible. Until then, if you're not a U.S. citizen, well, hey, maybe you like what we talked about in today's video and you're going to try out YieldApp. We got a link out in the video description below. But above all, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on YieldApp after this review. Let me know if you've used it before and your thoughts and experience with it. If you use YieldApp after watching this video, please comment below and let me know your experience. Was it a good one? Was it a bad one? Unfortunately, I'm just kind of sitting there window shopping. I'm the guy stuck outside, like, wish I could come in and hang out with y'all, but not yet. Hopefully one day. And hopefully one day you subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, because if you don't, you're really missing out. Hit the thumbs up. I'll see you all on the next video.
Cause when